Greetings, fellow detectives. Wizard Kitten here, bringing you the 11th episode in our walkthrough for Nancy Drew Legend of the Crystal Skull, and this will be our finale episode for this walkthrough. So we finally collected all 25 glass eyeballs, and now we found a contraption that we need to put together in Bruno's crypt, or by Bruno's crypt, I guess. Can we talk to, like, Henry and Renee?
Did you know that Bruno was a member of a group called the Jolly Rogers?
No. Should I care?
Maybe not, but I care. They apparently ran around wearing Skeleton Man costumes.
Don't know anything about it, sorry.
I'll let you get back to work.
Awesome.
I love it. Should I care that my uncle was a weirdo? I mean, no, but it's interesting.
Hello again.
I think I found the letter that Dr. Bollet was reading when he had his fatal heart attack. Iggy the iguana had taken it. Apparently, Dr. Bollet did have a crystal skull and believed possessing it would make him immortal. So he had it tested, and the lab sent him its findings in this letter. Read the second paragraph.
My analysis showed that the skull, while made of remarkably pure crystal, was carved using modern instruments. In layman's terms, the skull is a fake.
My guess is Dr. Bollet believed in the skull so completely that when he read it was a fake, he was totally devastated, and his heart just stopped. But what I don't quite understand is, why did you tell me you didn't know about the crystal skull when this letter indicates you did?
All right. Dr. Bollet told me about the skull. As you said, he believed with all his might owning that skull was the reason he was still going strong at 95. I lied to you because, well, for one thing, Dr. Bollet swore me to secrecy. And for another, he kept the skull hidden. And up until just this minute, I wanted to be the one who found it.
Do you have any idea where the skull's hidden?
None whatsoever. Oh, my. This makes me feel just terrible. You see, getting the skull tested was my idea. When Dr. Bollet told me about it, I was skeptical and that troubled him. So I helped him find a private laboratory where we could take it so any and all doubts would be dispelled once and for all. I certainly did not anticipate that the truth would result in his keeling over and dying like that. Well, now that I, too, know that the skull's a fake, I can stop fretting over its whereabouts. In fact, I should probably thank you and Iggy for setting me straight.
Nice talking to you.
Fare thee well.
Interesting. So Renee knew about the crystal skull, too. Okay, so if we go over here, Bruno Bollet, 1912 to 2007. That is a long life. We need this thingamabobber that we found at the very beginning in the garden. Looks like it fits in perfectly there. And then we need the bone arm. It's weird how it just knows what it's looking for. It's so creepy. Ugh. And then the eyeball sits inside the hand. Going on? Ooh. Oh, good thing it's raining and lightning out. Oh my goodness. This is quite the contraption. Whoa. Okay, what do we got? Crystal skull! Oh my gosh. Mine. We found it! Oh god, it's closing! It's like Indiana Jones!
Nancy, that you in there? Goodness sakes, gal, what on earth have you gone and done?
The lid's closing and I don't know how to stop it.
Here, I'll pull you up. Toss what you're holding up here, then give me your hands. Come on, you best hurry.
Here it comes.
Don't wait, Nancy.
Renee, a little help, please?
The crystal skull. After all that scheming, how do I finally get it? Why, this nice little Yankee gal just hands it to me.
What?
Renee, help me. Hurry, please.
Thank you, Nancy. Bye now.
Renee!
No, you've got to help me. Renee! Renee!
Why did you throw it to her? What were you thinking? There's gotta be a way out of here. Oh, what's this? Oh, I think it's like a matching game, but oh, now I can see. Okay. Let's see. That didn't light up enough for me, though. These are, these are both circles. There's those. Okay, so you have to wait kind of for the bolts of lightning to help you find things. So you only have a couple seconds to actually look. It kind of helps to focus in on a specific piece and look for its match. Like I just looked for the moons there. Maybe the acorn. Okay, let's look for this tree. Tree. Okay, water is here. The star thing is where? Where's the star thing? Why can't I find it? It's like a little burst. Little burst of star. Oh my gosh, where is it? Okay, never mind. Use. We can find that one. These are the same. These are the same, so are these. This looks like a spa symbol from The Sims. Like a lotus flower or something. Oh, there's the star. Okay, it's an infinity sign. I didn't see the other infinity sign. Is it down here somewhere? Is that it? Yeah, okay. Okay. Lotus sign. 4. Or at least it looks like a 4. These match. And then these match. And these match. Did I escape? Escape! It's funny, it's spelled just like the word escape. Finding Nemo. Love it. Footprints. Where's she going? Sound of boat engine. She's going to the swamp. Renee!
Hold it right there. That skull isn't yours. To say nothing of the fact that you just tried to bury me alive.
The skull is mine. It wants to be mine.
What?
Yes, I did my share of scheming to get it. I got Dr. Bolay to go to the authenticators, then switched the letter they wrote saying it was real with one I wrote saying it was fake, in hopes that Dr. Bolay would just hand it over to me. Yes, my plan failed, and yet, here we are. I have the skull. Why? Because it knows that I will fulfill its destiny.
Bruno Bolay wanted Henry to have it. That's why he had Gilbert Buford steal that painting and hide it in Henry's parents' crypt. Because he hoped that way Henry would eventually find it.
Henry's a fool. If he ever got his hands on this, he would just turn around and give it to that trashy girlfriend of his.
Ouch.
Dr. Bolay, he just wanted it because he was terrified of dying. Gilbert Buford, too. And that Lamont fella, he just wants to sell it
Touch
to
the
the
log.
highest bidder. But me, my motives are pure. I am going to protect it so it can rendezvous with all those other skulls.
Get her, Bernie.
I'm going to be right there when they start conversing, and all the mysteries of the universe are forever solved. Ah!
Oh no. Oh. Oh.
No, come back!
That's a big gator. Oh.
Renee burst into tears and sobbed as Bernie swam away with a crystal skull. It made me feel sorry for her for about 2 seconds. After all, while she may not have meant to cause Bruno's death, she certainly meant to cause mine when she left me sealed up in that crypt. It felt good to turn her over to the police. Later that night, Dr. Buford came over and apologized for knocking me out with that smoke bomb and for allowing himself to think, even for a moment, that Bruno's crystal skull was anything more than a pretty piece of quartz. To make up for his shameful behavior, he insisted on taking Bess and me on a grand tour of New Orleans. Seeing the city through the eyes of someone who loves it as much as Dr. Buford was truly special. He invited Henry too, but Henry declined. He was still trying to process the fact that his great-uncle wanted him to have the skull. Henry always thought that to Bruno he was nothing more than an annoying family obligation, someone Bruno couldn't care less about. Yet Bruno's request of Dr. Buford, made with his dying breath, proved that he did care about Henry. Apparently, and unfortunately for Henry, Bruno was the type of man who just couldn't bring himself to say such things out loud. As for Lamont, when he heard what happened, he closed his shop, bought enough marshmallows to fill a swamp boat, and has been scouring the bayous ever since, kicking every log he comes to in hopes of finding Bernie and the crystal skull inside him. But Bernie has yet to turn up. Maybe the skull didn't agree with him. Maybe swallowing it caused him to stop associating the sound of a kicked log with yummy sweet things. In any case, the Whisperer has disappeared, lost to the world once again, which is totally fine by me.
Ooh, which of Zeke's hoodoo powders did Renee have in her room? I think, well, Bess did the sneezing, itching, and crying, so it must have been the hiccuping. Yeah, got Trivia Tamer. So this is the first mystery in the series where you actually have multiple rewards that you can get all at once. So we got No Clue Left Behind for discovering the truth behind Bruno's purloined letter, Sweet Tooth for obvious enthusiasm for Cocoa Kringle bars, and that's when you eat enough that the screen turns green, Wasp Whipper for showing those pesky Hymenoptera who's boss, Hymenoptera being a word that Quigley used all the time in Creature of Kapu Cave, Marble Marvel for solving the square and marble puzzle in record time. Why, thank you. Powder Puff for nosing around in all those powders at Zeke's, so just smell all the powders. Egghead for finding an Easter egg, yes. And there are more Easter eggs, so you can easily look online to find those. I might do an Easter egg video at some point too, just with all the Easter eggs in the game. Trivia Tamer for guessing the correct answer to your trivia question. Yes. We didn't get Dummy Dearest for spending way too much time with the creepy dummy, because why would you want to? Gumball Geek, eat more gumbo. Gumballs. Cajun Cooking Connoisseur for trying the spicy gumbo. We can eat it ourselves. And Chit Chat Champ for never missing an opportunity to chat someone up. So you can easily get all of these completed. This is one where they're a little bit easier to complete than some of the other games. This would be a good one to get all of the checks, and that would be really satisfying. Okay, let's head to the credits.
Talk about a detective's dream come true. The Italian police called me personally and requested that I travel to Italy and help them stake out a suspected thief in Venice. Unfortunately, what started out as a simple assignment in a city filled with canals, gondolas, and romance quickly morphed into a full-fledged undercover operation, and I soon found myself trapped in a maze of lies, disguises, and danger. Help me find my way out by joining me in my next adventure, Phantom of Venice.
Ooh, with no music. It's kind of a lame trailer if it doesn't have music, quite honestly. All right, and if you get all of the awards at the end, then the badge will be filled in completely with stars, which again would be very satisfying. And we've got the old music playing, which is so nice. So Phantom of Venice will be our next game. Thank you so much for watching the walkthrough for this game, Legend of the Crystal Skull. I hope that you found it helpful. I will be doing a review for Legend of the Crystal Skull and posting that. And then I will begin my walkthrough and review for the 18th mystery, Phantom of Venice. So I am looking forward to doing that as well. Thank you so much for watching, fellow detectives. I will see you soon.